2005, I began a serious study of laughter. And tonight, I am here to share with you some serious thoughts about laughter. Now, for most of us, these concepts just do not mix.
Serious laughter.
And I recall quite clearly in 2005 being at the senior center, and I was talking to a little old lady. She was delightful. And I said, oh, I'm going to start a laugh club, and we're going to do laughter yoga. Well, she said, oh, what is that? And I began to tell her about scientific research and the health benefits of laughter. And her smile faded, and the twinkle disappeared. And she says, well, are you going to tell jokes? I said, oh no, that's the wonderful part. You don't need jokes. And I lost her. She was very disappointed with me. I hope you won't be disappointed with me, but I do believe that there are some things about laughter that are actually fascinating and profound, and I believe that laughter is sort of an everyday miracle. And I would like to share some of the things that I have learned about laughter over these years as I have used laughter as a therapeutic device, really, for myself and for others in leading laughter yoga and doing laugh clubs. And I hope that you won't fall asleep on me. And I can tell jokes from time to time, and my intention is to do a series of presentations on the subject and hopefully be somewhat entertaining. But it's serious, and it's a bit of a challenge because people want to laugh. We all want to laugh. We enjoy laughing. But I want to talk about some of the things that are serious. And tonight I want to tell you a little bit about my own history with laughter, and as a child, my experiences with laughter. I had one grandfather who would tell jokes, who would flirt with cashiers at the grocery store, and the other grandfather was a CPA, and he could talk about tax law for hours. Now, in my family, my mother did not inherit the laughter gene from her father. She was not gifted in that way. And my father, whose father was the CPA, his favorite joke was, why do firemen wear red suspenders? To hold their pants up. And this was the joke that he could remember. Now, for some reason, most people do have trouble remembering jokes. As a child, my experience was that I heard this thing, and I assume you've probably heard it too. It's stop acting silly and be serious. So there's this big conflict between being serious and laughing. Now, I feel like laughter is actually a serious subject based on the research and based on my own experiences. Another thing that I wanted to share with you about my own history of laughter is a source of great pride for me. In junior high school, I got milk to come out of John Reed's nose. This was more important to me at that time than any academic achievements. When I was a kid, my parents subscribed to Reader's Digest, and in this mirth-deprived environment in which I was raised, that was wonderful solstice. And you may recall that Reader's Digest is the one that came up with the term, laughter is the best medicine. Now, there are references to that in other places, but I would go and I would take the Reader's Digest as soon as it came in and hustle off, usually to the restroom, which I now refer to as the gentleman's reading room, and I would go through and I would read the jokes. They have them at the end of the articles, you know, these little space fillers. But they have all sorts of different sections, and they occasionally do have articles about scientific research showing, discussing some of the things that they found about the health benefits of laughter. In 2005, I learned about laughter yoga. It was in a newspaper article, and I began research into this. The doctor who started the program, his name is Dr. Madan Kataria. He's from India, and in 1995, March, he was up at 4 o'clock in the morning writing an article about the health benefits of laughter. At that time, it was fairly new. These studies had just come out about cancer research and cancer patients that had been treated with laughter therapy as part of their cure, as part of their healing regime, and they had a better survival rate and a better healing rate. And this was rather remarkable. Now, the doctor came up with this idea at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he has this little epiphany. And he realizes, why wait? 7 o'clock in the morning, he went down to a local jogging park, rounded up some joggers, explained his ideas, and they swapped some jokes. And they had a good time doing it. And from this humble beginning, this little start of a spark of an idea, there are now thousands and thousands of laughter yoga clubs around the world. It's just starting to catch on in the United States. So for me, coming from a laughter and humor-deprived childhood, and not feeling like I had any great gift for telling jokes, and this whole idea that you could laugh without having to tell a joke was wonderful. So I was very excited about it. Now, it didn't go over with everyone, obviously. But there are people that have gotten great benefit from it. And I personally have gotten great benefit from it. And I have to tell you that when you laugh, it makes you feel good. But I want to tell you further in another presentation about some of the health benefits, because it changes your body chemistry. It does some remarkable things. So thank you very much for listening to my introduction tonight, and I hope you'll be interested in listening about serious laughter-oriented discussions in the future.
Wow, what a